everyone, this is Shaggy. Welcome back to more of the Pokemon X post game. Well, last episode we started the Lucky side quest, and this episode we're going to carry on with the Lucky side quest. Again, you just need to duck around Lumiose City, and Lucky will tell you that we got the case, which is fine because I've just actually left there and now just to go back. It's not even been like literally 5 seconds since we did a thing. I honestly don't think it's probably going to take a lot longer than 3 minutes. Right, so he's left notes on his desk, and it looks a lot like this. So basically, Lumiose City's mother is like, "Oh hey, kids these days seem to be spending a lot of time back out recently for no real reason. Hey, I find it suspicious. I want to know what's going on." So he's going to let us do the dirty work. Enough dough to last for a week. Okay, fair enough. Okay, all done, okay. I guess I kind of don't really have much to do. But he's telling us there on the South Boulevard. And he puts all the locations of the things in his notebook. But I don't think he actually does anything with it. In case you get lost, you can come back and deal with it. I'm going to say since I'm lazy, I'm just going to have Nightwing fly into the southern part of there, but it might even be quicker just to run around. Now, the alleyway that he's talking about is actually near one of the restaurants. I think it's on the other side of the boulevard. So it probably might have been quicker to actually go over there. Actually, I don't want to go in here. But I think that's the restaurant that I'm looking for anyway. Yeah, restaurant Luna. So this alleyway, actually no, that's not the alleyway, is it? The alleyway is not in the restaurant itself. I really don't like the controls here in Lumiose City, but there's a skidoo near the alleyway that you're they're sleeping on, and here's these curious little ruffians. They're all lined up as if you have to run a gauntlet in order to fight them, so why not? I've done fights like this before. Alright, so Preschool and Natalie is rather weak, has a level 53 Swinub and a level 53 Bonsly. Kane can take care of the Swinub quite easily with a good old flamethrower. Just torch the thing, it's dad. Bonsly is going to be entirely different because it's going to get Charlie, but this is where we have Asuka. Asuka, I've been kind of doing it for some reason. I've actually been playing the 3DS Senran Kagura games, and I've been enjoying myself with them. But yeah, Surf is all I need to just ruin this bonsai die. Except it has stud, doesn't it? Yeah, sure enough. So I'm going to take a hit, and he's going to die from the double edge because he's an idiot. So yeah, I win by just one shot and everything lower, more or less. So the next fight, I kind of want. I want Gibbon to take the lead. I actually thought this was actually going to be one of those where one of them attacks you and then another one attacks you and another one, just like team flare fights basically. But no, you can just run up the alleyway and cause a ruckus. The Gibbon's at the top here because Preschooler Lily here has an Iggly buff, which is part Fairy type. So it's her only poke, and the 9-head's going to ruin its die. Well, I really ruined this day with a crit. That's the thing. That is probably a dead Iggly buff. Deflated, dethroned, possibly deranged. This next trainer, I want a secret front, and I think that would be good to go here. So this is Go Kelly, not to be confused by my atomic squid called Kelly. Well, it's not really an atomic squid. I'm not really used to Kelly. I said I want to use Kelly, and then I said, like I said earlier, like I don't really want to be messing with the team roster at the bottom of the video anymore. So unfortunately, Kelly is permanently on the bench. But this Kelly starts off with a rapid dash, which is kind of why I want a secret front. A secret should outspeed. This thing killed us off. I mean, I'm literally like 20 or so levels higher than it, so I can't see any excuse for me not to be going faster than it. Next Pokemon to leave any. Yeah, that's okay not to take this. I was already annoyed about having Kunamichi have a go because I could just ice punch and kill it. But like I said, we've not seen Kane in like the longest time. So there's that. Also, I think this is bug grass, so Kane's probably the best course of action here because it's quite weak, and therefore this thing should die instantly. Last Pokemon this girl has is a Kingler, and pretty much every water type Pokemon in the world, there's going to be a Sparkle here to just ruin its die. Except for Asuka because they're kind of on the same page. I'd probably just Thunderbolt this normal and it'll be fine. Oh, this thing wants to be a complete jerk and just like, yeah, I'm just going to protect. It's like, no, forget your protect. I'm just going to spam Thunderbolt until you die a horrible, smelly death. My mum can have some crab sticks in the morning. No, seriously, my mum really does love crab sticks. Well, she's not had them for like the longest time though. No idea why. Now this last guy is probably going to be, I'd say, going to be the most difficult. But I think because of the nerfs to, I want to say the nerfs to Ghost type, I believe we can actually take him on. Let's get Sparkle up front, because I think I might just Mega Evolve and lay waste to him. Yeah, little pig, let me in. So this guy, skilled by Mason, has a Spiritomb. I kind of spoiled it by saying it was part Ghost. And I was thinking about it, it's like, no, it's the nerfs to the Steel type that I was talking about, which is an entirely different thing. So I'm just going to Mega Evolve and Dragon Pulse this thing simply because, well, why not really? I mean, I could use some of the other things. Actually, just Mold Break negates pressure. That's a good question. I'll let you know in a minute because, yeah, life science. Unless things inspire to do with things. Alright, Sparkle, did you lose 1 PP from Dragon Pulse at 2? You lost 2. Alright, so Mold Breaker does not work against pressure. So now it's left with this group's quote unquote boss. And Lucas here just to like say, hey, I'm here. What are you doing? It's like, yeah, I beat all these guys before you could actually get here. Yeah, that sounded like a that sounded like an Espar. But yeah, meet what's the place? She has a Pokemon called Mimi who apparently just runs around wilds. But because she's like homeless or something, she doesn't really have a Pokeball for her last bar. Yeah, play nice. But yeah, apparently, he's been homeless and he's been like probably living in a cardboard box somewhere. But yeah, look at his a kind soul. No, apparently Mimi does not like that idea. She's like, fair enough. So yeah, basically, I have to do all the once again doing all the grunt work. So now I have to go look for Mimi, and as you'll see, and we're going to do the hollow call, like right now, and I'll tell you the location of where they all are, where they might be. And all these, I believe, are in the North Boulevard. It's fine by me, let's go. So there's the other way here, which is near the station. And looks like she's not here. I think she appears in the middle of the room, so it's not here near the station, so we can mark that one off. As for the other alleyways, this that Cafe Trist? No, that's Cafe Ultimo. It's not this alleyway here because that leads to the other place. And carrying on further, it's going to lead to trouble. There's not this one either, which I think is, what did I say, that's the toilet stand. No, that's not. No, it's not the case. Where is the Lumiose stand? The thingy stand. Right, there's the station. That's not where I need to go. That's not the right alleyway, is it? Anyway, no. That's it. Where's that then? Oh, that's the. Is that the stand for the? No, that's the museum. Oh, that's the other near the. That's the Lumiose thing there. So it must be this one here. Okay, I've looked at all the others. There you are. Hello. Come on, you can trust me. I have my. Oh, I say I have my own S-Pearl, but unfortunately, A, it's old, and B, it's benched. Now, the thing that you want to do for this one is you want to dance for it. If you do anything else, it's going to run away to one of the other alleyways when you're going to have to look for it again. And that's it. That's how you befriend Mimi. Well, yeah, I am. I'm not the champ for no reason. Yeah, this girl's name is Emma. I kind of actually forgot what it was. I just called her what's her name. But hooray, case closed and parts of the parts of the side quest is done. Meanwhile, we get some more film noir-esque dialogue from Looker here. But yeah, chapter 2's done, and if it turns out anything like how it's gone through so far, I probably should get another. Yeah, there we go. The Holocaster is talking to me again. I will do that, but I think actually it's my Pokemon. Do I? I didn't take any hits. I would rather like to heal him. I don't really think I really need to heal PP. I was going to say, but like since I'm one shot everything at this point, it's not really that much of an issue. Alright, what's up, Looker? There might be something wrong. I'm not sure. I'm not a doctor. I thought you were the doctor. Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, I have like the. I think I'm not the chap for no reason. Anyway, chapter 3. Suddenly, someone comes in Japanese and is like, "Yo, I don't really have the translations here, but basically, fun fact that if you're playing the Japanese version of this game, she's actually speaking in English, apparently. But I can't tell a word that you're saying, lady. Calm down and just do a thing." And unfortunately, neither me nor Looker can read this crazy woman's moon language. But it basically translates to like, "Yo, my Pokemon have been stolen by hoodlums, can you sort them out?" And then she starts getting a little bit angry, what I can tell. No, you don't have a clue what she's saying. See? I'm glad you come in. Can you speak moon language? But yeah, she pretty much starts insulting Looker and Emma, and Emma's all like, "Yo, don't do that. That's mean and nasty." And then the woman's like, "Oh, you can speak my language," and Emma's all like, "Yo, since I've been hanging around in the streets, I've been learning language." And eventually, common sense comes around, and maybe we can finally get some translator microbes. I mean, I don't know how we're not getting it since the doctor's here. It's like, where the freaking hell is his TARDIS? Maybe Mimi's the TARDIS. But yeah, she apologise and will eventually give us a problem. Pokemon have been stolen. It's like, yeah, she might have been an insulting, angry person, but we still do our job, so probably should go and do that. But apparently our problems lie in the train station. Isn't that a common thing in French train stations that there's pickpockets there? I don't know, I haven't been to France in like the longest time. But I just hear things. But it seems that Emma seems to have suspicions of who that might be. And Mimi gives a look at the things. Apparently we can't do it for one person, but it's a thing. No, it wasn't tea. We can have tea later. That's the thing. Well, it was a battle. Yeah, I can do the battle. I mean, I'm the champion of Lumiose. Well, not Lumiose, but the entire region of. I forgot what the region is now. Kalos, that's the one. Yeah, she was talking nonsense. But, even if she was insulting or bidding, you really should still, help out. Yeah, that is not cricket. I better go chase after him so he doesn't get hurt. Well, I suppose I could. Yeah, I'll probably to face them. I probably one-shot a lot of them. Right, so... Oh, that's my training information. I don't want the training information. I want to set my Pokemon up and... buy my Pokemon, fine. I don't go the wrong way. Basically, I need to go to the train station, which is on the other side of the thing here. So instead of going around the roller skates, I'm going to go around the bike. The Lumiose station should be right here. And when you know it, Thucker's probably got himself in a spot of trouble. He's like, yeah, he is so off his trolley. I was like, no, hey. After all this, I was like, yo, yeah, I've been conveniently here, like, off screen for like the past 5 minutes while you've been arguing. I was like, do you know who you're dealing with here? You are dealing with the champ here. But anyway, one of these ones, and again, another 3 fights. So this one should have a Mandibus, which is kind of why I want Sparkle up from here. Sparkle's basically just gonna thunderbolt this thing to oblivion. I could Power Jam just for the sake of being different, but I don't really feel like being different. Well, I just electrocuted her. There's just nothing wrong with that, is there? Told you, you're dealing with a champ here. You don't mess with the champ. Actually, I want some gear burn up front. I know there's going to be issues with type matchups here, but I believe that A, I'm going to be faster, and B, I could probably overcome both of these things. The main problem is this Pangoro, because I believe it's part fighting, but it's also part dark, so I can nab it with Secret Sword. Oh, Sacred Sword, excuse me. Yeah, the Pokemon this person has is a Buffalo. And Secret Sword's gonna deal with that as well. Okay, you got properly trenched. And for this final guy, I want Sparkle up front. Actually, you know what would be better up front? Kunoichi. Kunoichi is actually going to be better up front here. Though she might take a hit, but we'll see. I was only going to argue about having Sparkle start this fight, because this guy starts off with his Jugigan, his part dragon, and basically I could have just Mega Evolved and Dragon Pulse this thing. But I have Kunoichi here with Ice Punch. Now the one problem is I'm not sure if this thing has Rough Skin as its ability, which means Kunoichi is going to take some damage if that's the case. Yeah, Rough Skin is going to do some damage. Dragon not the best dragon types. Other Pokemon is a Crocodile. I think I can deal with this thing. No wait, no I can't because it's got Intimidate. Alright, Secrets, I'll lend to you then. You're gonna take a big hit here because unless it uses Crunch, in which case that's going to be a thing. And say you try to do the stupid thing and just be like, oh hi, I'm just going to well, lowering my speed was actually enough to get you to go fast, but not that it's going to help you because you are DED dad. I probably could have switched it on the Intimidate anyway because Asuka's special based, not physical based. Yeah, you try wrestling my pokes from me. They'll beat you up as well. No, not the birdie boiler. And that's, I believe that's more or less chapter 3 done. There's also some nice heartwarming moments here, but that's the thing. So yeah, Emma, today we learned that you really should let the red mist descend. If you do, it's probably because you're playing Superman 64 or something. How'd you get into a fight with them anyway? Yeah, you refer to me as Miss Hitomi. Champ is here, yo. I thought you were technically Lucas' secretary. I mean, learning's a good thing for the job anyways. And then you go out and you go ahead and you just surpass the master. But you'll not surpass Hitomi because, you know, Hitomi's the player character, the protagonist, the champ is here, etc. Yeah, don't worry about it. Look, it probably has infinite money, and well, I said I'd have a lot of money, but I didn't remember I bought those mega stones earlier. Oh, the Mount Coronet incident. That's basically referring to the 4th generation games. And the stuff with what are they called again? It's not Team Plasma, that's Generation 5. Not Team Flower, that's Generation 6. It's not Team Skull, that's Generation 7. It's not Aqua Magma, they were Generation 3. Not gonna lie, to me Generation 4 is pretty forgettable, even. But in before someone in the comments goes absolutely nuts all over the fact that I think Generation 4 is probably the most forgettable generation. I also think Generation 3 is pretty forgettable as well, but then like a Ruby Alpha Sapphire happened. So now Emma thinks maybe I should go take a part-time job. Surely this won't get involved in our investigations sometime. Maybe he thinks it's a good idea though. But yeah, that is chapter 3 of the Lucky side quest completed. And yeah, it took me almost 5 minutes to do so. So yeah, long video, I do apologise. And we're literally halfway through the side quest now, so it's not really going to be that long until the entire side quest is done. Probably like another couple of videos. And I'm thinking that after that I don't know what else is going to do post game wise, because this is the main post game thing, and then the Zygarde and Mewtwo, which I've already done. Moltres can go suck a cock because it's Moltres. So yeah. Next time in the Pokédex post game, check for the Lucky side quest. Take care, and I will see you then. Ciao!